French speaker, and I feel like I could write lyrics like that. C'est comme si, c'est comme ça, c'est la vie, la la la. I'm sorry. That's pretty much it. Actually, it's
This is great.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I can see why.
I think he has a difficult task to like keep me kind of entertained.
Oh, such a difficult task to keep Gert
Very
entertained.
difficult task.
And I'm rooting for it to qualify.
The staging, because at the moment.
What do you want to fix in the stage? It's perfect.
Why are you touching the staging? Tutta L'Italia.
Tutta L'Italia. It's perfect as it is.
Well. You ready?
Ready for your
Are you
jokes?
ready?
How many jokes today?
I don't want to spoil it.
Okay.
I'll surprise you.
Okay.
And
You always surprise us.
we'll see which ones they ask me to edit out.
My guesstimate would be 75% of your jokes will be edited out.
I am editing as well,
My
so
guesstimate is 50%.
Okay.
Keep watching to find out.
All right.
subscribe to get more jokes for no reason.
Thank you, Simona. I'll take it from here.
Cutout jokes will be available on Patreon.
Cut out
Eurovision-
naked August might be available on Patreon.
Whoa. For
Anything for those Patreons.
depends on the amount of money,
True.
I would say.
£5?
I'm much more.
Okay.
Okay.
So, Eurovision. All songs are out.
Woo!
And we're a bit behind schedule, so we'll be reacting to what we can. We're moving at our own pace. Today we're going to be talking about Austria, Netherlands, San Marino, and Cyprus.
Ooh.
Some good ones.
Not a single woman in sight.
Oh, really? Oh, exactly.
Why are you smiling?
Good.
Finally, hate woman.
You have free here, it's enough.
Yes, I've had enough. Okay, should we start with Austria? And shall we start with a joke about Austria?
Oh, I don't want to hear your jokes about Austria. I have a feeling I know where they're going.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it.
So these are the jokes that you want our Patreon subscribers to subscribe for?
So, the song.
Okay, let's move on.
Let's go. Let's watch the song.
What lunar or what object is it behind him? Is it Earth? Is it
looks like a
another
moon.
planet? No, it doesn't look like a moon.
It doesn't.
It looks like the Earth. Yeah, you can almost see the continents and satellites. He is on the moon on like another planet. His own planet. This is very
This planet has water?
cinematic looking. Beautiful. Has water.
That's a nice
has
voice.
Forest.
You just good comments on anything shots. You know, I can see the video these days. Proper opera.
Yeah, the voice is strong.
Is he looking for his boat?
Sailor.
He's a sailor.
He's looking for a sailor.
Okay. The water motives is quite annoying because we already had this in Eurovision. I don't want another Eurovision with water
A
motives.
lot of water this
Yeah.
year.
When he sings that high, it's a little bit difficult for me to understand the actual words because the pitch is so high.
Yeah. That's the thing with opera singing. It's often difficult to understand words.
I actually don't know what he's thinking. I've just realized I'm just hearing the sound. Okay.
People on Reddit talk about the ending of the song. Opa! I see why.
How he's gonna do this on stage, the sound, yeah? Or is it gonna be all
Maybe
pre-recorded,
choppy
that part?
Synthetic is allowed? I don't know.
Limited, yeah. We will have to see. Maybe he will just keep the note as opposed to have
Yeah.
this.
I quite like the whole effect of him falling
Yes.
from the ever popular landing from the top. That is really cool. Much cooler than the whole water thing. Okay, yeah.
JJ.
You know what?
Wasted Love, Simona. That's what he was singing
Well, I
about.
knew technically the name of the song, but I just cannot understand the lyrics most of the time.
I don't think they're very complicated. I think he goes on about.
It's not because I'm stupid that I cannot understand it. It's because I cannot make sense.
No. But I'm just.
It's okay, Simona. We'll explain the lyrics for you.
Thank you.
We understand.
He was in love with
It's pretty simple, actually.
And it was wasted.
But it didn't go 2 ways.
Thank you.
No problem.
And you know what I'll give to a song that it didn't feel prolonged. Sometimes when I listen to a song, a Eurovision song, it feels more than 3 minutes, and I get sort of tired of it. And this song, I didn't like. It started and ended quite quickly. It seemed just flashback.
Yeah, I disagree with that.
Okay.
For me, like the best part is like the last 15 or 20 seconds. And I wish he had that part a bit earlier, because this is not the first time I'm listening to it, but the first time I listened to it, I was like, yeah, it's so boring. And then it kind of drops and you're like, oh my God, this is such a great song. But like, I was like so checked out by the time it reached that kind of drop and that electronic part. Maybe it's because obviously not a fan of ballads, and generally, like, whilst I appreciate his vocals and appreciate that kind of the style of singing, it's not my kind of song. So for me, like, I kind of just wanted for the good part to start way earlier, because I was like not interested in the whole beginning.
What I'm curious about is how it's number 2 in the odds, right? So people must be. Is it anticipating that he will do super well with the jury? Like whoever. Oh, whoa. Okay.
Okay, that wasn't a really good point. So we just started playing closing credits.
She just starts playing her own music to just stop talking, August.
No, I was just opening my Eurovision scoreboard, and the last song I was like listening on it was Australia. But I just wanted to say that it's second in the odds, as you said, and first with the fans at the moment.
Really?
By quite some margin. Like, so globally on my Eurovision scoreboard, it has almost 20k more points than Sweden. That's
so what do people like? Is it the voice? Like, just
So-
it's.
I think so. We talked about that previously, where there are a lot of songs competing for the public vote. Lots of like televote friendly songs, not that many jury friendly songs. So I think this will definitely win the jury.
Yes.
Interestingly, the jury doesn't always favor the opera singers, actually. Statistically speaking, I'm pretty sure the statistics.
Historically,
it's not been
opera
impressed.
voices have not really been appreciated.
But like for me,
Busted.
I haven't finished my point. So
Well, first point
unbusted.
incorrect.
Singers that this song remind me of were Gjon's Tears, number 3,
Yes.
and Nemo last year, number 1.
I see that everywhere, the comparison with Nemo, and obviously I saw a lot of comments, and then I started connecting maybe some dots, but haven't I seen those comments, I wouldn't have compared him to Nemo at all. Yes, Nemo also had parts with
It's the opera
singing. But other
Combined
than
with the
that-
electronic music.
But his electronic was so different from like this. This is more like go A type of rave, at the end that Nemo didn't have. Like, okay, I see people are making that connection. I wouldn't have made it myself.
Yeah. But there's not a lot of competition for the jury vote.
Generally speaking, I think there is some stuff that we might hear today as well. But and France with the usual a ballad and stuff like that, and with excellent singing. So I think there is some, but yes, overall it's going to be very much indeed. Televote will be jury will not have as many, maybe a big vote split as maybe televote will.
But I guess that theory doesn't answer the point that Katrina raised about the My Eurovision scoreboard, because that would be just fans, right? So it kind of explains why maybe it's high in the odds.
Yeah,
but
fans, but not casuals.
Yes, yeah.
That
Yeah.
are 97% of the audience on the night. Yeah. I think for a lot of people, like also having read the comments, like thousands and thousands of people that are absolutely loving the song. For a lot of people, this singing and the song are just giving goosebumps. For me, it's not, but for a lot of people, it is. And when you get goosebumps, that's a very strong reaction to a song, right? So when you get that reaction, I got that reaction with Ukraine last year, for instance. Like, I guess a lot of people are getting that. And if you feel that physical reaction to a song, you're just going to put it at the top because you're like, wow, okay, this has really touched me.
Can I show you all a picture? I'll show it on YouTube as well. This is a meme on Reddit. Maybe you saw it, but this is when you hear the finale of the song.
Yeah.
Yeah, the finale.
Again, I don't feel it, but I don't feel goosebumps.
No,
but
clearly a lot of people do. So there must be somewhere there.
But also, we don't know how we're gonna feel if we end up hearing the song live, right? Because we talked about it last season with Slimaine's song, which we kind of didn't really like at first, and then we heard it live, and I was like, oh my god!
When he steps from the microphone,
might have the same reaction.
Yeah. And with a lot of songs that at the moment we think might be liked by the jury, like, I don't know, Switzerland, France, and so on and so on. We haven't seen the live versions of the songs yet.
Yeah.
France we've seen.
Okay, France in an odd context, but yes, we've seen. And we maybe are not fully sure how they're going to deliver vocally, whereas with him, I guess we are all certain that he will deliver phenomenal vocals.
I think the question would be, he obviously can, he's an opera singer, isn't he? So he can obviously deliver the vocals, I would imagine, standing or walking and stuff like that. What was so interesting with last year's Nemo performance, to make that sort of comparison again, is that he was performing, running. It was very physical performance, and his voice still stayed.
Yes.
If I feel like if Austria's, JJ just stands and delivers the song, that just may not have the same impact as if you can. And this we don't know if he can do as such.
He probably is not used to moving a lot as an opera singer.
So that would be interesting.
Some people on Reddit were also maybe reflecting on previous Austria's performances, where they also at first released a song and then live vocally the performance weren't that great.
Or not only vocally, staging and stuff like that. Like, for example, Who the Hell is Edgar?
Yeah.
The staging just didn't deliver. The song was loved so much, the staging was just lost.
Fun fact, Thea, who was one part of Who the Hell is Edgar band.
She collabed, right?
She co-wrote the song.
Oh wow.
For JJ. Yeah.
Good on her.
Yeah, very talented artist.
Yeah, it's cool.
How do we feel then?
I don't know. Did I hear what August thinks about the song?
I don't get goosebumps as well. I don't know why, but I guess for me it's partly that he's always singing at this high note and keeps going higher and higher, and I like when I get the meaning of the song. For me, when the lyrics become just one high-pitched note, doesn't really maybe impact me. But I'm also maybe not a fan of opera, to be honest. Yeah. And by the way, this is maybe too late to mention, but he was selected not by the people, but by Eurovision specialists in a panel with the broadcaster.
They had a panel of Eurovision specialists, we weren't on it.
I know. But that's what I was going to say.
How good are you specialists?
I'd love to have a title on my LinkedIn, Eurovision specialist.
I think you can just create that title.
No one's stopping me.
It's like being a leader. Be a leader in Eurovision specialism or something.
Exactly. So the fact that we're not on it makes me doubt the credibility of that panel.
Exactly.
But anyway, good luck to Austria. Somebody on Reddit pointed out, somebody said, I'll get lynched for this, but their last placements are as follows: 21 not qualifying, 22 not qualifying, 23 place number 15, 24 place 24,
and also got 24 points.
24 points.
Wow. Why would you get lynched for the fact?
I don't understand.
Just because there was so much hype, and he was the one who pointed out the trend, I guess.
I think it will do reasonably well. I'm not 100% sure it will win, because it's hard to tell again the performance and the impact of the voice will be matched with the performance, which I think is what you need with such a song and such a different genre.
Just thinking, who will be the main contender for the jury votes? Who will be the main contenders?
It's in semi too, right?
Austria, assuming they are in the final, Austria for sure.
Jury just in the final.
Right. Okay.
What will be the competition in terms of getting the jury votes? France, maybe Greece?
France, Netherlands, I think, actually,
Greece,
if we
for
can deliver Greece.
Don't think they're making to the final, but if they did, Montenegro, this kind of...
Yeah.
Our favorite prince.
I think Netherlands could be actually. It has both.
Yeah, he has a good voice.
Yeah,
great voice, and if he can do a song well on the stage, I think it has everything what jury likes.
What about Latvia if they make it to the final? I feel like that's quite like the harmonies are like so.
It's beautiful. The problem with the jury is that they are like more of a standard song. They don't normally really like more folky songs. They like either a good quality pop, like a very radio friendly pop, or some impressive vocal qualities.
Okay, so
that's why I think Netherlands is a good.
It's very radio friendly. Yeah.
Okay.
And good voice.
Cool.
Good.
Okay. Next country is Netherlands, who selected Claude Kembe with song C'est la vie.
C'est la vie.
C'est la vie.
C'est la vie.
Claude?
Sometimes you have to let things be.
Claude, no?
Claude?
Just Claude.
I think Claude in French. Maybe Dutch people call him Claude.
How did you get the Claude?
But is he Dutch or... Because he sings in French, so is he...
He's from Democratic Republic of Congo.
No, he has dual, I think, citizenship.
And in his songs, he mixes a lot of French because of that reason, but also Dutch.
I think he's Dutch / both. Yeah, he's quite high up in the odds. As we mentioned, has a good voice.
How high is he in the odds? Sorry.
Number 5.
Number 5. That's
as of
very
yesterday.
solid.
Yeah. Joke about Netherlands.
Good luck on commenting on that edited part.
All right.
Are you like professionally rage baiting in this podcast?
Okay. Should we react to the song?
Yeah.
Okay. That's not him. That's a boy.
Maybe it's him in the past.
That's him as a little kid.
Done a bit of a reference to Childish Gambino. Not many children Eurovision stage,
I haven't
though.
seen children.
Not sure we can have.
I'm not sure. Yeah, exactly. You cannot have because of Finland and everything.
Yeah,
probably.
Yeah,
and Australia.
And Australia.
For me, it has a promising beginning, but I think there is a danger that it becomes a little bit boring. But it's doing very well, so maybe I don't know what I'm talking about.
No, we're the experts. We obviously know what we're talking about.
We decide?
Yeah, we decide. We're the panel that selects a song. I don't know. I'm the same. Like the beginning was good. The beginning was kind of Stromae-like.
Yes, exactly.
And then the chorus I hate. Like I'm not even gonna add the song.
Word?
Whoa!
The la 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 la.
I don't like it. It makes
generic.
it feel cheap. Like the message is beautiful, the melody beginning is beautiful. He's a fantastic singer. Yeah, I agree. That chorus makes it feel a bit cheap.
Then the bridge is great again. Like, but then we go on to the chorus and I hate it again. So overall, not adding it to my playlist just because it's the la la la. I really dislike.
It's almost like every song you've ever heard ever. Like la 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 la. Doesn't it sound like thousands of songs?
Yeah.
This chord.
But let's move on to people who appreciated the song. Enough of the hate.
Well, surprise, surprise. I like the song. I find the fact that even Gerda, you were mentioning, I like this part, I don't like this part, I like this part. It makes it a bit dynamic. I think he did really well to put that amazing part at the start that will captivate the audience, that will grab your attention. Not putting amazing part at the end of a song, but really prioritizing it, getting those, somebody that will remember the song. I really like that. I think the main part, the initial part.
Just to recap, so you really like when the song has very different parts. Some are slower, some are quicker. They take you on an adventure, right? And they change around.
Oh, it sounds like a trap
you like
question.
That?
Sounds like a trap question.
I'm just going to keep that in mind for when we're going to discuss the UK.
God.
Oh, Samantha, don't get trapped.
I think I got trapped now. Anyway, I like this song. I enjoy it. I think it's not my favorite song that I ever played. I feel like they're gonna do a good performance. I feel like they're gonna play something out, and it has all the things that it needs to do really, really well.
He moves very well.
Yeah,
you can tell.
He can dance.
He's not awkward.
Contemporary dancing, everything. I think he can do very well. If he can sing like this on a stage as well, I mean,
yeah. Whilst you were
brainer.
talking, I was just thinking about one of the points you made about the songs kind of finishing on a high versus starting on a high. It's almost when the song starts on a high, there's more pressure to keep that momentum going, and it's kind of harder to deliver it. And maybe that's why a lot of performances just have like a really strong end, because you kind of just keep that memory going, right? And I think he has a difficult task to like keep me kind of entertained.
oh, such a difficult task to keep Gert
Very
entertained.
difficult task.
That was hard.
Strong, like high standards here. So.
But I understand your point. I think he builds with that start of a song, but I think it will just make people remember the song and stay with a song, not leave somewhere.
Could he revamp it maybe?
No need.
No need?
No.
No, we already had like 10
the
revamp
performance
songs.
he can do.
Enough with the revamps.
No, the song is solid and a lot of people already like it.
True.
I just... Also, the meaning behind the song is very beautiful. So him reminiscing of
His
the
mother.
words exactly his mother told him when they were little, what will be, will be. But I find the lyrics quite simplistic.
Yeah.
He's a native French speaker, and I feel like I could write lyrics like that. C'est comme si, c'est comme ça, c'est la vie, la la la. I'm sorry. That's pretty much it.
Actually, if you took it out of context, that would be like the worst songwriting.
C'est comme si, c'est comme ça.
But that's pretty much what it is.
France sent
Honestly, like...
But France literally sent a song, voila, 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 and did amazingly well.
True. But she had more complex, not chorus. What's the non-chorus part? Verses.
Yeah, I guess he's singing about like the cyclical ups and downs of life, and the melody follows the cyclical.
And I think the whole
back
point of
and
C'est
up
la
and
vie
down.
is that's exactly the point of C'est la vie. I feel like it kind of works with the meaning of the song and what the
and I guess
said.
that's one of the 5 French phrases that most people in Europe will understand. So
True.
that's also a safe.
I love how like every year we just have that like one song with like a very simplistic French phrase like mon amour.
Mon amour, c'est la vie.
Voila.
Voilà.
Like there has to be one a year.
Éclair.
Awesome.
And one thing to mention about Netherlands is that he is following big footsteps before of Joost, who was recently police charges were dropped, right? He was how do you say?
That's it.
Yeah. That's how we say it.
Yeah. And
That's what you say.
I think in the beginning he seemed at peace with it, but he recently released the Spotify album where he's basically lifting finger to EBU. So he does feel a bit hurt, probably.
Wait,
still.
is the song with Tommy Cash part of that album?
Yes, I think so.
I think now there is a video as well online.
Yeah,
On YouTube.
Where they have some strong feedback from the EBU.
I guess the good thing is that as an aftermath of his this whole incident, EBU did make changes. I think we may have spoken about them. Yeah. So
One thing that I will add to that story is that recently there has been, I think, an interview or Joost shared with people, maybe like through social media, his comments that last year in the final there were like some delegations that like really kind of filmed the attendees, the participants, kind of in a very kind of annoying way, including he shared an example where somebody filmed him at the toilet. One of the delegations.
I was gonna make a joke about the toilet, and I thought it's not gonna be appropriate.
Really?
Yeah.
And someone from another delegation filmed him.
And you know which delegation, because there were allegations about that delegation last year already. So, like, they were very intrusive to the artists.
That's horrific.
Yeah. So anyway.
Anyway, Netherlands came back.
That,
yeah.
Okay. They came back.
Yes, I'm very happy about that.
Good luck, Netherlands.
Good luck. Good luck.
Claude.
Claude sounds like somebody you were your neighbor. Claude.
Yeah.
Claude.
If any Dutch people watching, please let us know. How would you pronounce his name?
Jean-Claude
Van Damme.
Exactly. On to San Marino. Next we have San Marino.
Woo! Do you have jokes about San Marino?
I have one.
Okay.
San Marino is so small that their national census is basically a WhatsApp group chat.
That is actually quite cute. Yeah,
Cute. And
We'll leave this
correct,
one.
potentially.
People in San Marino?
10,000.
A little bit more, but
30,000.
34,000.
3 times more. She said, wow, that's a lot.
But for yes, it's a small country. And they elected Gabri Ponte with song Tutta Italia.
Hey.
Which is an Italian song. He went to San Marino, and you know what's crazy about him? I googled him, and he was part of the group Eiffel 68.
Oh, really?
He wrote.
I'm blue, da boo da boo This is great.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I can see why the DJ deck is there now.
Yeah.
And Eiffel 65 last year or 2 years ago actually participated in San Marino's selection process.
Is Eiffel 65 from San Marino?
But no, they're not, they're Italian, but they participated without Gabri Ponte. Just the 2 other guys participated.
So this is his response, like, in your face, guys, you didn't invite me, and
Now I'm going.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I when I discovered this fact, I thought, how can somebody be this legendary in general to create like an artifact of a song?
And you thought that San Marino with Flo Rida was doing really well in terms of bringing legends.
I'm blue da budi da
I'm blue da budi da here. This is amazing.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's DJing, and should we react to the song? Maybe.
Let's react to the song.
Let's look at it.
Okay. Some old school sound.
He's singing. It's not him?
No,
It's not him.
Do you see the 2 guys in masks next to him?
Oh, I didn't see that.
You can't really see them because there is zero focus on them.
There's a guy with
The
the
masks. Yeah.
And he's just there for vibes.
Yeah.
I would love that kind of job.
Yeah.
Just there for the vibes.
It's a fat,
Fun.
He's responsible for vibing.
He's doing a good
he's
job.
like
with
a
vibing.
Fat Boy Slim of San Marino.
Well, he's a
Similar age.
DJ. He's not a singer, so
Yeah.
yeah.
But the thing is, like, you can't even DJ in Eurovision. So, like, he's just there for vibes.
But you can have the vibes.
Yeah, you can have a party in Eurovision.
That
And this is a vibe.
Tutta l'Italia, tutta l'Italia. Tutta l'Italia, tutta l'Italia, tutta l'Italia. The vibes are immaculate. I don't know what those ladies are dancing about. Is there like a reason?
Apparently, it's inspired by southern Italian culture. The dances, the outfits, the braids, blah blah blah. Yeah. So
So he's representing San Marino, celebrating Italia.
Normally, I would say the staging is a mess, but you know what? For the song, it works.
it's so bad, it's good. This random guy with the drums.
he's touching the drums. The
guys
dancer
in
is
masks.
dancing.
It has everything for everyone's
The
taste.
guy with the mask is singing.
Exactly. The backgrounds are like everywhere as well.
Oh, I feel that the guy with the drum is not getting enough credit. Look at
He
him.
is trying, though.
He's
Yeah.
giving him.
But he's running around. Look at him. He's really trying. He's excited as well.
Whoopah, vibes.
Tutta l'Italia, tutta l'Italia, tutta l'Italia. Hey, tutta l'Italia, tutta l'Italia.
With this song you can actually hear and understand the lyrics.
Yeah.
I like the melody. I like the song.
It's an old school melody,
Old
but it
school.
reminds you of something.
Yeah, good old days.
Tutta l'Italia, tutta l'Italia.
Such an airworm.
Yeah.
The guy with the drum, I cannot.
Hey.
Guy who came up with Blue da Budida Budai knows how to create an earworm.
Yeah. He's doing amazing.
Grazie mille.
Grazie.
Grazie, ragazzi.
Grazie, Gabriele Ponte. Grazie.
Oh wow! It's so funny to me that he's not singing.
He's not singing. So you know, so the story about the song, he created it, and first he was kind of thinking to participate with the song in San Remo festival. But
Song.
I would like to see that.
obviously, San Remo, big focus in San Remo is on singing.
Yeah, and the live orchestra.
Live orchestra.
Everybody, hands up.
Well, wasn't that one
not
guy
a
not
singer.
your full orchestra? Not enough?
And he's not a singer. And he maybe couldn't find someone to sing the song for him. Anyway, they reached a conclusion that instead the song will become a jingle for San Remo. So during San Remo, the whole week, after, the ad break and before the songs restart or in between the songs, the song would play as a jingle. It was the anthem of San Remo. It was the anthem of
That
San
is
Remo.
such a good ad for the song.
yeah.
It's
Like,
amazing. And it went absolutely viral in Italy.
Of course.
So then
yeah.
San Marino organizers gave him a call and was like,
Do you want to
represent us?
Oh, so he didn't even. Oh my God, he didn't even go for it himself?
No, they approached him. I listened to an interview with him where he told the story.
Wow.
But it's just so hilarious. And I guess it tells more about San Remo than San Marino, or maybe the other way around. That
Tells a
the
lot about
jingle-
Italy.
about Italy. That a jingle of San Remo is good enough to represent the whole different country.
Wow.
And it is good enough.
Yeah.
And apparently the mass singers do want to become anonymous, because at first I was like, Gabri,
Let other people shine.
let other people shine. They are singing your
You
song.
haven't blue da budida budai. Let other people shine now.
Or it's just you in the center lip syncing. But apparently, at least he's telling that they would like to remain anonymous and not be in the front of that.
Maybe we want to participate in San Remo next year.
but that's hilarious.
Maybe
And
we
now
have participated in San Remo.
a San Remo jingle that is about Italy is gonna represent San Marino. It's just hilarious.
So that answers my question, because one thing that I was thinking about when watching the show was whether it's another offensive song to Italians, like Espresso Macchiato is slightly offensive, right? Or
Italians take offense.
Yeah, Italians take offense. I was thinking, is this also kind of making some kind of joke about Italy? But no, this is
It's making
Italy.
some fun references to Italy and Italian people, but not in an offensive way. Not offensive at all. The only kind of arguments within Italians I saw about the song is the fact that, as I said, the dances, the outfits, there are some references to Southern Italian culture. And when Southern Italians in the comments said, oh, love this, love celebrating Southern Italy is so proud of you, Gabri Ponti, the rest of the Italians and come after them is like, why are you always making everything about yourselves? He's saying Tutta L'Italia, not Tutta
It's the whole Italia.
So yeah, those are the only arguments I saw.
Yeah, I think compared with C'est la vie, the lyrics here are more complex, and I tried to make sense of them. Did you read them? Mm-hmm. Did you read the translation?
Yeah.
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 Did you understand it?
They're very complicated.
It's all over,
Yeah.
So it's a more meaningful song than the C'est la vie song.
A lot of
it's
references.
more packed. It feels
full of references
freestyle
that we probably
poetry or
don't
something.
know.
Interesting.
That's how it feels like.
Interesting.
I'll end up in some bed, spaghetti and drinks and something. I roam the dark streets and she says something and you sing and I hear you among the screams, the light, pass your fingers. It doesn't matter if you've ever heard it. All of Italy.
I'm not sure if it's
I think he says at the end of the day we all drink, we all say we love each
so
other.
that's more complex,
and then
isn't
we
it?
Tutta L'Italia.
meaningful.
It's very relevant. So yeah,
It is relevant. C'est la vie is also relevant though.
C'est la vie,
C'est la vie.
la 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 la.
Tutta Italia.
Okay, how do we think? So obviously it feels like we enjoy the song, or at least enjoy the performance. Certainly good vibes, having fun. What do you think? Are we going to qualify?
Can we see the list of
Semi one.
countries?
Yeah, sure.
That they're gonna compete with?
Sure.
So it's a Italy appreciation.
No, look at them there against Netherlands.
Italy appreciation semi-final with Estonia and San Marino singing about Italy.
And then Albania, the duo, or like at least one of them is from Italy,
Yes.
right? Okay, so we have
Italians will be like, which country to vote for?
I think I didn't even need to look at it. I don't think he will qualify.
No.
I'm hopeful he will qualify. He could close the show.
I don't think he will.
So what is the competition? Obviously for fun songs, Sweden 100%. Maybe Iceland, and I think this is better than Iceland.
Yeah,
I think this will win against Iceland.
Yeah.
Easier to sing, stuff like that. Everybody, I don't know.
Oh, I thought you meant for him. Easier to sing.
Well, for him in particular.
so easy. I could sing it.
Just vibes.
Yeah.
I think.
So obviously Netherlands is a direct competition because of the.
I feel like. What will happen? San Marino will have a say na 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 effect, and they'll qualify.
I think they. I think they might.
I feel the say na 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 vibes.
Yes.
In a good way.
That he qualified?
Yes.
Yeah.
That's San Marino's best result in the past 20
really?
years.
Yes.
Yeah, 19th place.
And he's a dentist, I think.
He's a legend.
Exactly. Na, 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 na. So I think it will be very similar effect. I think
so.
people will vibe and people will be. It's so easy. Tutta L'Italia, Tutta L'Italia.
And this is
Enjoyable.
It's more charismatic than a dentist. I think this is fun.
I don't know. Don't underestimate the dentist.
Historically, DJs don't do well in Eurovision. Like we had the Rude from Finland.
Budida Budai DJ. This is
Will
when it
people
comes
know?
to DJs.
Well,
People know Bluda Budi.
No, but we had the Rude in Eurovision.
The Sandstorm.
Which I would argue is equally epic.
Yeah, equally epic.
How did they do?
Not well. Didn't even qualify.
Eurovision don't always applaud the previously known artists.
Yeah.
But the song is decent.
But this one,
song is
it's
fun.
a song. Song is fun, and people like fun songs and that make you happy and don't cause a lot of controversy.
Exactly. It's
I feel like it might qualify, and I'm rooting for it to qualify.
The staging, because at the moment.
What do you want to fix in the staging? It's perfect.
Why are you touching the staging? Tutta Italia.
Tutta L'Italia. It's perfect as it is.
I agree. They can move the guy with the drums to the front. That's the only change I'll accept.
More staging. I think they need to emphasize what they already done.
Yeah. More emphasis on the messiness of the whole experience.
Yeah. Okay. Maybe,
Katrina may have an alternative, more informed view.
I don't know. I feel it's a bit messy.
How do you elevate him on the stage? My question.
Literally elevate him.
Elevate.
Slowly
Put
rising.
it up. Yeah, Tutta L'Italia.
Or fast, rising like poo, poo.
No, you want to maybe with each of like Tutta L'Italia, Tutta L'Italia, Tutta
Slowly
L'Italia.
rising. 10 centimeters, 20.
Yeah.
No, and with the singers, like, okay, keep them anonymous, keep them with the masks, but I would like them a bit more prominent as well, so that the viewer wouldn't be confused who's singing.
It's okay. Let them be confused.
It's more interesting. People will like, what is happening?
Maybe. But yeah, at the end of the day, I agree. It's such a fun song. It involves the crowd to sing together.
Exactly.
How is he doing in the odds? Have you guys checked? I haven't checked the odds in a while.
I think it's like 14 or 16. 1 second.
Oh,
16,
that's like
16.
10 places better than Lithuania.
Yeah, so that's really good.
Okay, yeah. The fandom is not as keen. 25th at the moment.
The fandom.
A fan.
Only our prime listeners.
What do they know?
Just have fun. Just enjoy.
Yeah, I think we like it. So good luck. Good luck.
Good luck.
Tutta L'Italia.
Next, we have Cyprus. And you may wonder how many sexy legs we will see this year. I don't know. I haven't seen the video. How are his legs?
I don't know.
I don't know.
Don't know.
Don't remember the video.
Okay.
I'm sure we're great.
I listened to that song a lot on Spotify. I don't remember the video so well.
So it's a good song.
Oh.
I don't know. It's really catchy for me.
We'll see.
Catchy?
No spoilers. August has not listened
I
to it
haven't
yet.
heard it even.
Yeah.
It's 14 in the odds. It's Theo Evan with the song Shh.
Oh, what's the song? Initial
I must point out, he's this year in Eurovision, Malta has a secret that you should know. And Sweden also had Meira competing with Hush Hush.
Yes. And I wonder whether he changed his song name. Theo changed his song name from Hush to Shh because of Meira. Maybe it's a long shot, but because during the song he constantly says Hush Hush rather than Shh Shh.
Yeah.
Shh.
Interesting.
And
if you say so.
Okay, quick joke about Cyprus.
How politically correct will it be?
Actually, not a joke, just a fact.
Another stereotype? Or?
No, just truth.
Okay.
That in Cyprus there are more cats than people. You know?
Interesting.
1.5 million cats.
I feel like we'll need the reference to the statistics.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's
Source.
widely-
Source.
I made it up. No, it was an event in AD
To count the cats?
328. Saint Helena introduced cats to control snake infestation at one of the monasteries, which is now called Saint Nicholas of the Cats. And apparently for 2,000 years, they've been importing cats to fight snakes.
Really?
Who would have
Fight
thought?
snakes.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Interesting.
That's rather interesting. And do they still have snakes? Or snakes got
Maybe,
eliminated?
or enough cats to keep the snake population.
But leave the comments. What's the current snake versus
How
cat
does it
situation?
ratio?
Here,
Yeah.
ratio.
Battle snakes.
But how does it work? I want to see it. Now I want to see it.
Look it up, viewers.
Maybe we will insert a video of a cat
Okay,
fighting a
educational video for me.
But for now, we are reacting to the song. Shh. Let's see it. Okay.
It's NATO.
It doesn't sound like that's normal voice.
What do you mean?
Just sound. It feels like there's a lot of effects on the voice, but maybe it's just my.
snake. Like
Robotic.
Yeah. This is very Inception-like.
Yeah.
Or just me drunk coming back from to the hotel.
This also reminds me of some kind of movie. I can't remember which movie it is.
You're right, Katrina. He's saying hush hush.
I didn't lie.
Oh, this is like Squid Game type of clothing. And they're just partying?
In the desert. Let's go. This is a board game. I'm very intrigued.
I told you it's a board game at the start.
But what is it? What is the game?
Was
Is it a game or is it some sort of
Maybe they could release it as merch.
black magic Ouija board?
Hush board.
The beat sounds a bit like trancey.
Trance.
Yes,
Yeah, very much trance.
100%.
What is happening in this clip?
I don't know. Why they're stopping him? He was in front of them before. Are they trying to hush him?
Yeah, keeping him a secret. I think we should read too much into the
That's
visuals.
Belgium. It's the third song.
Oh, he's in the church for a second?
Is that a church?
He was, I think, no?
Missed that.
There is so much symbolism, maybe I should
So
read
much
into.
symbolism. Yeah, maybe you should. So he burned the door through which he came into.
Whilst we
Oh,
talk
wow.
about the symbolism, look at those two. hush, hush. Night. Oh, he was one of them. I don't understand how that works.
Maybe, yeah. Wow, it's a mindfuck.
Is it really a mindfuck? Or is it just random?
It's random.
That's
super
where I'm
random.
a little bit skeptical.
Well,
It's like a soup of everything.
for San Marino, you interpreted its deep, meaningful lyrics. So by that trajectory, I feel like this is also something
I know the lyrics.
complex.
I read the lyrics.
Go for
and
it.
I think he's singing. He's like singing it as a riddle in the beginning, saying like, "I'm known for my."
Is that part like who am
Golden
I?
Who am I?
Locks
Who
and
am I?
beauty,
Yes,
something.
my
Yeah, it
pride
is like a
is my
riddle.
downfall.
Yeah.
And he's singing about himself, like the mythical
Yeah, like some sort of
character
Greek
Narcissus.
mythical. Yeah.
Narcissus, who is punished by gods
You see, it is meaningful.
for loving himself
Boom.
too much, and he
Busted.
becomes a flower and is stuck by the river, looking at his own reflection. Narcissus, like the flower, but
Surely you
I
read it
don't
just for
get-
this episode. I'm thinking, like, do you remember our mythology?
no, I read it in preparation, but I read it before, but
We're not that smart.
I don't get the meaning from the song. You know, it's like a dance beat, and there's this Narcissus bit, and there's the masked dancers and the desert. I don't know what to make of it.
I think you are just supposed to have some fun with it.
Really?
No, by the way,
And I did.
Yeah.
Clearly I did.
I think that's what it is. And I also love the trance beat. And for me, instantly, it sounded like one of the most iconic drops in the history of trance music. And apparently, a lot of other people picked up on that as well. So I'm not unique. Faithless Insomnia.
I didn't hear it, but maybe.
Try listen to it again, and you will hear the same kind of drop sound. You hear it together.
Maybe we sampled it.
And I have to say, when we were talking about kind of finishing the song on a high, starting the song on a high, for me, it kind of, when it goes into that trance music, it starts on a high, and then it kind of just continues on that, like, it doesn't really drop, kind of, where I like lose momentum.
It keeps
It keeps building and building, and I'm like, okay, like I am actually entertained throughout the whole song.
Yeah, same.
Like, not visually, the video is a mess. I don't know about the video, but the song, like, I want to dance throughout the whole song. I mean, I did on Saturday a lot.
I am
at
really
my house.
vibing to it.
You see, I have vibes of Colleen, We Will Rave. And in the same fashion that I'm not sure if I like it. Last year I was like, not sure. And the stage performance just amplified that. And I'm not sure about this one either. For some reason, I was so focused on the video and trying to understand what is going on. And I don't know why it is just my mindset that I was so into that, because usually I'm pretty shallow and don't care anything on any meaning, clearly. I'm joking. What? But for some reason, I wasn't even concentrating on the music as well.
I would recommend like putting on like headphones, playing it on like max volume and just dancing to yourself at home alone.
Yeah.
Fucking brilliant.
Without being distracted to the confusing video.
Yeah, don't watch the video. I mean, the video is, that's not what it is.
It's a good.
Okay, maybe that will
It's a
help.
tune. And for you, August, as well, you probably couldn't appreciate the song
maybe with
musically.
this one earpiece. We'll listen to it in the car.
Yes.
Yeah, let's do it.
Speakers.
Good idea.
Yeah,
Okay.
with stereo.
How do you think it will do, though?
So it's currently 14 in the odds. It's in semi 1
So the same that we just
With
watched.
Belgium.
with Belgium.
And a lot of people are comparing
and,
these two.
What about
I think they're right to compare in some ways. There is a
Austria?
similar feeling in terms of the song.
Sorry, slightly, well, on topic, but slightly off topic from the qualifying. Do you guys not feel like there's a trend this year with the like some kind of electronic?
a high-pitched note and electronic?
I think just generally like, you know, like
Bill.
Austria, Belgium, Cyprus, kind of drawing in these like electronic music elements, which I feel like is kind of reflective of Nemo winning last year. Because we didn't like, you would see some electronic music, but like not like in such a kind of like dance music way, like very prominent in every song. And I feel like that's kind of reflective of
Nemo brought drum and bass.
so now like people
like
bringing
trance,
techno
the
or
other one is
trance,
more
like something, to-
opera, something.
And you know what I say?
What
If you
is-
copy basically from what the last year's done, you're not gonna win, because usually it's quite different songs.
That's what she says.
That's what she said.
That's what she said.
I don't know. I cannot see similarities with Nemo. I can see similarities with last year's Austria, though. We Will Rave a bit more so than Nemo. It's the 90s electro dance trance.
Cool. All right.
So
qualification chance. Sorry, I got distracted.
So his staging director is going to be Bambi's Thug, the staging director, which is very, very good news for him.
Some powerful staging could be
exactly. It can be some fantastic staging, and he's very into dark themes, because I imagine like he did this pentagram for Bambi. I also imagine like something dark and mysterious and very cryptic that he could do for Theo. Some mirrors. The board game at first I thought it was some sort of Ouija board, you know, where you Ouija board.
Ouija, Fuji.
Where you like call spirits with like little pieces. So maybe like record.
Did you say Fiji or Fuji?
I said Fiji.
I'm sorry for everybody.
So staging is good. And the other thing, so if we are comparing him to Belgium might have more interesting vocals and more interesting vocal moments, but I feel that Theo can dance better. Well, I don't feel he's a dancer, but he dances
Can
well.
he combine two? Because I don't think Sebastian will be dancing a lot, so his notes might be easier to keep, whilst Theo might.
But also a question whether he can actually sing that well. We haven't heard him live, and as you noted when we started listening to the song, it sounds very auto-tuney in places. So we don't actually know whether he's bringing like a very strong vocal performance.
I just saw a very short TikTok where he was stationary, not dancing at all, but singing the song very, very well. All the comments were like, okay this is going to shut down the skeptics. But once again, no movement. And I imagine him being a dancer, he will want to do some choreography, especially
he's a great dancer
with a song like that.
Google AI says, while opinions vary, Theo Evan has a vocal style that some find impressive, particularly his falsetto, while others find his vocals lacking power or not fitting.
What a non-answer. Like some people, people are divided and people don't agree.
So 50-50.
50-50.
Is my impression.
That's how I used to write my politics essays. On one hand, true. On the other hand, not really. So
that's exactly how we were told to write them.
It could be this. Comme ci, comme ça. La la la. C'est la vie. Okay. Well, with that, are we saying goodbye to our viewers?
Are we saying that they will qualify first?
Oh, okay.
Yes.
I think no.
I think so.
It depends on the vocals, right?
I think we'll split with rest Sebastian and we'll be burned by that.
I think he'll take it. Cyprus has a good track record normally.
Not a law,
better than Belgium.
Not a law?
Not a law.
Not a law.
Not a Eurovision law. So anything could happen.
Anything could happen.
It's not like a law.
It was not written.
Not the 10 Commandments.
What's gonna definitely happen is that I'm gonna dance to that song at our Eurovision party. So
good. Let's do that.
And I will listen with good headphones and everything.
We're gonna listen in the car, and then you're gonna like
stereo.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. Thank you, friends. Thank you, viewers. Bye bye.
Please share, subscribe,
like, share, subscribe, comment,
or don't.
What are you doing?
No. Okay. Do. Thank you. Bye bye.